So this is day 6. Thank you guys for being here. Today, I think based upon kind of what I've been doing and my current like mood on being day 3 on a water fast, I kind of wanted to put in context why am I doing this. So I thought about, hey, why if we just watch this video together and I get some reactions behind what he's saying and kind of like where my mind is based upon this video. So this is for people who don't know. This is a TED Talk that happened 90 years ago, and it's Phil Sanderson. So Phil Sanderson talks a little bit about why he does a 7-day water fast. Let's get right into it, and shall we?
About bad internet connectivity. We all have. You don't have to be embarrassed about having first world problems. The bottom line is we live in a first world society. We've got plenty of running water, food, and a lot of first world luxuries. But what if we took away some of these first world luxuries? I think it'd be helpful because the accumulation of our first world problems, plus the daily stresses that we go through, tend to clutter our minds and make it hard for us to advance as humans and reach our full potential.
Now, totally agree. I think sometimes like grabbing a certain activity or object or whatever you want to interpret of like that you do day to day, for example, cell phone, internet, maybe doing like many people find helpful getting like a social media cleanse where you like spend, I don't know, 10, 15 month, whatever your time is, off social media. But in this case, he's using something more primal.
And how do we reach our full potential? Well, Maslow outlined these needs, the 5 hierarchy of needs in the 1940s, which need to be completed sequentially in order to achieve self-actualization, or our true potential. So the first level of needs is physiological. First, we need food, water, air, shelter, so forth. Then we need security, financial security, personal health security, and so forth. The next level is social. We need to show love and feel a sense of belonging in our community. And then we need a sense of self-esteem. We need to be respected by others to reach the top of the pyramid.
Questionable about that, but I do understand what he means. And what I take is that he's grabbing the physiological part of this pyramid of Maslow, and he's just taking one of the most primal things that we can have. And he kind of goes a little bit in depth on that. And also goes along the fact that fasting has been used in many practices for many religions and how he ties up as a spiritual being, and having to remove this necessary physiological aspect of your life can lead to a more spiritual awakening. I don't know if it makes sense, but that's kind of how he rambles in this scenario. He does something different that I'm not doing, which is he uses, perhaps I can actually start adding as well, except the maple syrup, not very convinced about that, but adding like the glass of water, cayenne pepper, and lemon juice as way to master cleanse yourself. And for anyone who wants to really watch this deep video, I highly encourage you to do it. I'll leave it in the description as well, the link of it. But I wanna go into one specific part and see what you guys think.
My bad eating habits, we all have them. It puts it all in perspective. And finally, I reach a heightened state of mental and physical acuteness and awareness. Now, to be able to do this, I set myself up for success. So I make sure I'm not traveling for the week. You really can't travel with liquids, and it's too hard. You have to have these around you at all times. I also reduce my physical exertion to about 20 minutes of cardio a day. Then I start on a Monday so that I finish on a Saturday and a Sunday, because you're not 100% there on the last few days, to be honest. And I'm a venture capitalist, as was mentioned, and I don't want to be making bad business decisions with other people's money. Also, I try to avoid packing my schedule with business breakfast, lunches, and dinners. It's hard to avoid, but I try that. What's really important, I make sure I can phone a friend. I do.
So here kind of explains how he does it. Also, starting on a Monday keeps you busy, and that's something that I do agree on it. As like, if you maintain yourself busy enough, you forget the fact that you're going in a transition, so you are not as hungry. But if you don't have many things to do, your brain will trick you in every or anything that you think is just food. So be aware of that. Um, and then let's keep going here.
Metabolism settling down into my body, and I'm at peace. It's the best sleep I have all year.
So he talks about best sleep
On the
being number
third day
two.
in the morning, when I wake up, I'm not hungry at all. I take a shower, I get dressed, I brush my teeth, and all of a sudden, I can feel a switch go off my body out of nowhere, and it says, I need fuel, I need calories, and then I start to drink. I know exactly what my body needs and when. Speaking of bodily functions, I go to the bathroom all day. You can't avoid it. I'm drinking 2 to 3 gallons a day. But one time during the fast, I'll go number 2. And that's when all the junk that sits in my intestines gets flushed out of my body.
Which is a very satisfaction of like being able to cleanse yourself completely of dead cells and pretty much all the junk that you have. So that feels amazing. And then he extends a little bit long. He extends long. He extends the video talking more about the rushes of energy that he goes when his body changes from that glucose intakes, and then you start developing ketones, and then how his body starts utilizing those fat cells to produce ketones and then use it as an energy resource. So it's pretty cool. I'd encourage you to like look on it if you're interested to know more about it. In the meantime, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Probably will have a little more energy than today, but hey, it's only day 2.